See? Fun can come in the form of pears, lots of different kinds, as we are learning with the Pear Lady herself, Wendy Barrett, National Food Educator, joining us. And we also have another student joining us now from Algonquin College, Filippo Prinicpato. Did I say it almost right?
Almost right.
Almost.
Principato.
Got it. Nicely done. You can say your name really, really correctly. Fun thing is that we're now sort of shifting from the soups. We're going to head into the desserts in a second. But having come off of learning the different examples that we have of the pears, there's also a way to look at them in terms of when they're ripe and when they're ready to go.
You bet. Very important. So this is key. So this is here, basically this is called a Bartlett, right? So what you want to do is you want to take your thumb and your index finger and you check the neck. And if it gives a little bit, it's ripe. So this is our Bartlett. This is our Anjou. This is our red Anjou. And I'm going to see about this too, if it's ripe. I think this one is a little bit riper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this pear slicer and push it through. Alrighty? So it was ripe. I can tell. Pears ripen from the inside out too. So why you check at the top is because you don't want to check in the middle. Because if it gives then, it's probably on its way to being done.
It's on its way out.
It's on its way out, yep. So then I'm going to try this one. And I can hardly get the pear slicer through it. So, not ripe. Leave this out for a couple of days at room temperature. It'll be good to go. When your pear is ripe, if you're not ready to eat it, just put it in the refrigerator. It'll slow down the ripening process, and it's easy. You're teaching a lot of the kids, I mean, ways to create pears, way to be able to incorporate them. But there are also a lot of health benefits for people at home, too, that can benefit. Yep. High in vitamin C, high in potassium, but the big feature is fiber. So one pear has 6 grams of fiber. Most fruits and vegetables on the average have 2. So the important thing is, unless you're poaching it like we did with this recipe, don't peel it, because a lot of the fiber is in the peel.
It's in the skin.
Yep.
You learned a lot yesterday, including what we're about to see here. So you got the fun job of doing the dessert aspect of it. What are we doing?
Awesome. So we started with just a fresh pear here, and then we just peeled the skin back. We left the stem on because it looks nice right here.
It does.
And then a lot of people use apple cores, but I find that it's easier if you use a melon baller and use the bigger one first. You take out the core and you go in even deeper with the smaller melon baller, and you can get even deeper with that. So then it poaches better and it's easier to handle when it's done. So
how long did you poach it for?
About 10-15 minutes until you can stick a toothpick through it and it glides through really easily.
Nice.
So then we have our done pears here, and they were poached in a red wine brown sugar poaching liquid with cinnamon sticks, whole cloves, and then there's 5 Chinese spice. When do you take a smell of that? It smells awesome, eh?
It does. It smells wonderful.
So then we poach them. After they poach, let them cool. And then we have chocolate here. It's just milk chocolate and whole cream mixed together, and it's on a double boiler so it doesn't burn. So a double boiler is just a bowl over a pot of water here. So then that chocolate won't burn. So then we're just going to take the pear, dunk it in the chocolate, move it around, get it coated. And then over here we have toasted walnuts. So we're going to bring them over to the walnuts, roll them in it.
You've got to be really gentle.
All the way.
You've got the stem that you don't want to break off.
Yeah, that's what that hole in the bottom comes in handy. So roll them around. I like the walnuts big and chunky.
Have you thought through what you'd like to prepare now for the competition?
I have a couple ideas.
Yes.
But I'm still in the thinking process.
Well, you're coming off of the class yesterday, right? It gives you a new example. So this is coming together pretty nicely. This is actually something people can do at home.
Oh my gosh, it's so easy. And when you're poaching these, so poach them exactly like Filippo said. And then if you're not going to be using them until the next day, just keep them in that poaching liquid. These have now been in the poaching liquid overnight. So see that gorgeous color they take on? So the longer they can be in that poaching liquid, the better the color, that's for sure. That looks great. Thanks. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show talking about the pears, and good luck with your school and with the contest as well.